What's up traders, and in this video I'm breaking down the best forex setups for this week. I've spotted some high probability trades on major currency pairs like Euro USD, GBP USD, Euro Yen, GBP Yen, and I'll show you exactly how I plan to trade them. Stay till the end for a bonus setup and you don't want to miss it. Let's get into it. Before we dive into the setups, let's take a quick look at the overall markets. Well, let's take a look at DXY. DXY is the US dollar index, and it shows the strength or weakness that the dollar has. If you're interested in trading Euro US dollar or Great Britain pound US dollar, you need to take a look at this chart, because if it's bullish, that means dollar has strength, and if it's bearish, that means dollar is weak. So for instance, this chart, I'm looking at it in a more of added confluence, right? When I'm looking at Euro USD and I got my key levels outlined, I just take a quick peek at DXY just to give me the overall bias of the day. So what am I looking at on DXY? Primarily, I'm just looking at two levels. Well, let's just call them 4 levels, but I'm a day trader, so I'm more focused on the daily range. I'm looking at daily range high and I'm looking at daily range low, and these two levels are important to me because they will give me the direction of the market. If it breaks past the daily range low, I'm assuming now we are now in a bearish market. That will mean that dollar is now weak and I'll be looking to buy euro. Alright, now let's go on to the main man. The main man. Euro US dollar. This is the Euro US dollar chart. Right, so the Euro US dollar, this is a 4-hour time frame, by the way. So how I trade is I have a previous day high and a previous day low, and I also got swing highs and a swing low. I also got daily range high and the daily range low. I also implement like things like fair value gaps and stuff. I'll go into depth of what the PDH mean and what the swing lows mean and the daily range mean in other videos, but right now I'm just gonna show you what I'm waiting for, or what am I anticipating for this market to do. On a 4-hour time frame, the market closed pretty bearish, and I'm thinking it's gonna continue to go to the downside. Most likely aiming to target, my target will be daily range low. Mind you, it might not even reach daily range low. It might just bounce off from where it's at and reverses. I'm not a guru and I'm not gonna tell you to buy or sell at a certain level. I am not a financial advisor, please. Just a full disclaimer, I just needed to put that out there. Okay, so what am I waiting for? Since the market are closed, all I'm doing is waiting. Once the market opens, there's 2 scenarios that might happen. First scenario, the market might just continue to go to the upside, break past swing high and previous day's high, and go somewhere around this range and maybe sell off. I'll have to wait. I'm waiting for a break of each swing high right here. Without a break of any swing high or swing low, I'm not taking the trade. I'm just waiting. The second scenario is whereby the market is playing into this market, and during Asian session and maybe during London, a break to the swing lows, and once that happens, I'll be waiting for a break and a retest. I'll enter for a retest and then continue my momentum to the downside. If it does continue to go to the downside, this is pretty much what I'll be looking at for the Euro US dollar, but I don't know what might happen. You know, it could change, it could not change. The next chart we're gonna be looking at is GBP USD. Okay, GBP USD, it's looking bullish on a daily time frame, so I'll probably be looking for buying opportunities in this market. And what I'll probably be looking for is for the price to go into this daily fair value gap, and probably targets will probably be my daily range high. And if we hit this before the week ends, then I'll probably be looking for more opportunities to enter the market. So if I go down on a 4-hour time frame, as you can see, the market is kind of, it's kind of trading to the downside, kind of bearish a little bit, but the momentum of it is still bullish on a long term, so I'll still be looking for buying opportunities. The only reason why I would say it's no longer a buying market is when the market closes below the daily range right here. That's when I would probably consider changing my bias from bullish to bearish. But as for now, this market is pretty much bullish for me, and I'll be looking for buying opportunities around this zone right here, this daily fair value gap. Since the market is closed, I would be looking for something like break past the swing low plus the previous day low, going into this daily fair value gap, maybe a double bottom formation, and then buy on the break of the neckline or the break of structure. And the first target will probably be the previous day's high, and if we're still in the momentum to the upside, the next target will be my daily range high. So yeah, that is it for me with Great Britain pound US dollar. The next one in line is euro yen. So now we're looking at euro yen. So on a daily time frame, euro yen just broke past the daily range low right here, and it didn't break past it and continue the movement to the downside. It kind of break past it and retraced back into the range. So if you go down on a smaller time frame, 4-hour time frame, on a 4-hour time frame, euro yen looks really interesting because it's been consolidating for the past few days. Like right here, it's been just consolidating in this area right here, and then it broke past that consolidation, also breaking past the daily range low. It hits the daily range low, and once it hit the daily range low, it retraced back to the top of the consolidation, creating what I think is to be a double top. But this double top formation will be confirmed once it breaks past the swing low, so we have to see how it will play out this coming week. I am really interested to sell this currency because yen has been strong lately, for the past week or so. When I look at other currencies that yen is dominating, yen has been dominating the currencies, and I am looking forward to trade this one because if I go on a lower time frame, I'm currently anticipating something like, let me see. Okay, so I think like a head and shoulder pattern, somewhere around this area, looking for like maybe sells, but I would probably take the sells once it broke past the BOS right here, the break of structure. And once it break past the break of structure, there's two ways you can do it: a retrace to the break of structure, or if the market continues with its momentum to the downside, you can just let it play out until it tags or breaks below previous day low or swing low. And once it breaks past that, you can either wait for a retest into the swing low and then go back in, or you can just let it play out. But I'm gonna be in this market for sales. I'm looking for selling opportunities on euro yen, and my selling opportunities will happen once break of structure is broken to the downside. All this will be debunked if swing high has been taken out. If swing highs get taken out, then euro yen is changed its bias, and I'll be looking for opportunities to the other side. So yeah, that's my look on euro yen. We're looking at British pound and Japanese yen. This is the daily time frame. From the looks of it, it looks like price has been consolidating from this range right here. It hasn't made a high or a low. It's just been playing around this range. But you never know, this week could change everything. So what do I do when the market is ranging like this? I wait for either a break of this swing high or this swing low, which is coincidentally the previous day's high and the previous day's low once the market opens. If I go to a lower time frame like the 4-hour time frame, it will look something like this. I'm kind of leaning towards more on the sell side because of this pattern right here. I'm seeing like a double top formation right here. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I think this double top might hold, and if it does hold, I'll be anticipating a move to the downside, maybe a break of this swing low, and then enter when the retracement happens and target myself the daily range low or the weekly range low, one of the two. Those will probably be the targets for this if it goes to the downside. But if it decides to continue to go to the upside and break past the swing high, I'll do the same, wait for a retracement into the swing low, and then target my daily range high. I'll probably be trailing my stops until I get stopped out, or I'll just take out with a certain profit margin if it doesn't reach the daily range high or the daily range low. So yeah, that's British pound and yen. So before I wrap up, here's one extra setup that could be huge. Like if it plays out, this will be huge. Our honorable mention is gold. Now gold has been on an uptrend for the longest time, and it looks like it's not gonna stop. It recently broke past all-time highs right here on the daily range high. What I'm thinking is happening right now is probably this retracement is just to cool down the momentum, but it's kind of accumulating for buys as well. So I also see like there will be buying pressure in the near future, so I'm always looking for buying opportunities so that I also join in on the trend and see where the gold market, maybe we're going straight to the moon. Let's drop down to a 4-hour. Let's see what's going on. See, on the 4-hour time frame, gold hit like a very key level for me, like this fair value gap right here. It hit this fair value gap and it didn't really trade into it. It just tagged the top, and that was it. Now what I want to see is gold to either come back into the gap, right? In this gap, I want to see it maybe create a rejection candles right here and then break the swing high, but it has to break the swing lows first. It might just continue to go up. If it continues to go up and break past the swing high, then the better. I would probably buy it on a retest for this and then aim for the daily range high, or trail my stop loss, because I know I don't want to be out of this trend when the trend keeps on going up. So guys, that is my setups for this week. Those are the charts that I'll be looking at. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. I'll be here next week again. There's more videos to come, more content to come. Don't worry. See you next time. Peace.